Morning, Joel. Right now we are on Canton Club Circle, and it may look like we are on a boat, but we are actually on the back of a tow truck. Take a look at the devastation. You can see that this neighborhood is underwater right now. Now, Friday, the Jackson mayor asked people to get out of this neighborhood as the Pearl River continues to rise. The owner of a towing truck company, and this is actually the truck that we're on right now, he says that he used his truck yesterday also to rescue about 30 people and help them move items out of their home. Now, we spoke to one of the evacuees who was working on leaving his home behind.
That's where I live at, all the way in the back on Foxborough, where I live at. It's about a mile from the river. And I just come from in the back part back there, and most of the water's already up to the people, most of everybody's doorsteps.
Okay.
Right now, the Pearl River, right now the Pearl River is crested at 35.6. According to our chief meteorologist, David Hartman, the last time the river was this high was back in May of 1983. Now, as you can see, we're just showing you more images of just how bad and how high the water is right now. So if you ever see flood water, please make sure you avoid it. Do not drive through it. Please do not walk through it, because the water may not seem as deep as it really is. In Jackson, Shalika Powell, 16 WAPT News.
All right, thanks so much, Shalika. Well, homeowners in the Rollingwood subdivision off of Old Canton Road are taking precaution this morning. They say the water is moving more quickly than they expected. One family has already put furniture on cylinder blocks, and they're moving other valuables into storage.
Not waiting until the last minute to leave. My husband and son probably will, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the dog. The dog and I are leaving.
I did hear that it may be cresting a little lower than expected, so, praying for that to happen. And, just hoping we don't get water inside. If we do, we're ready for it. We're moving stuff upstairs.
City leaders say streets in the Rollingwood neighborhood flood when the Pearl River reaches 37 feet. And just down Interstate 20 from Jackson, the Big Black River is also nearing a record crest. Several residents along Old Highway 80 near Edwards are trapped in their homes due to the rising water. Crews with Hinds County Emergency Management and the Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks are bringing in boats to rescue people who are trapped.
Down the road here, right down the road here, it's probably about 20 feet deep. The water is right now. It's never gotten up more than that. Our house has always stayed high and dry. Right now, like I said, we're starting to float.
The Big Black River is headed for a record crest. The current crest forecast is 40.5 feet, which would tie the 1979 record, but comes short of the 1983 record of 40.7 feet. In Flowood, crews closed Old Brandon Road due to high water. It's closed from the I-55 overpass to the Silas Brown Bridge. Water is already spilling onto a small part of the road. The supervisor of a nearby business says the water is the highest she's ever seen it. The Bumper to Bumper company she works for delivers and sells auto parts, which is hard to do when streets are flooding.
It's going to take us a lot longer to actually deliver the parts that we deliver than normal, because this is our main road that we go through to travel into Rankin County, so it kind of puts a damper on our business.
Amanda Renfro says they plan on being open this weekend. They will only close if the roads are flooded and they can't make it to work safely. Well, we have a bird's eye view of the flooding from Eagle Eye 16. This is a look from above at the flooding. This is at the golf course, I believe, in Jackson. And then we also have a look from Eagle Eye 16. This is at the Country Club of Jackson, and you can see water creeping in and covering the golf course. Well, the city of Richland also bracing for flooding. We spoke to a business owner in one of the areas Rankin County leaders are concerned about.
Well, they've shut down Walker Circle, as you can see behind us, and the water's going to rise, possibly up and close our apron here that we're standing on now, so that could affect our business. We may have to close. We're going to start moving inventory, stacking inventory on top of other inventory. The things that can't get wet, we're going to move those to higher ground, move our equipment up and out.
The city of Richland is offering sandbags to flood victims at the Richland City Barn on West Harper Street off of Highway 49. You can pick up sandbags until 3 p.m. And here's a higher look at Richland using our Eagle Eye 16 again. You can see the water around several buildings and businesses in the area. In Jackson, Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba says he's worried some people are not taking the flood threat seriously. Some homeowners asked him if it's okay for them to try to stay and ride it out. He's told them it's a risk not worth taking. The message from the city and county this morning is do not chance staying in your home.
This is a serious situation. Take these warnings, take the evacuation seriously. I believe, talking to the reservoir, they need to be out no later than about noon tomorrow.
And I just want to encourage them not to take this lightly. Once again, in the fortunate event that their home does not take on water, sometimes we don't consider the surrounding area near our homes and the inability to leave if there is any need for any person. If someone were sick, if someone needed to get to food, if they lost power, they would find themselves on an island.
Rankin County authorities are echoing what Hinds County is saying. They are saying this is a situation where you must be careful.
You need to be very vigilant. Pay really close attention to what the water is doing. And we strongly recommend that if you are on the outlying edges of this, that you begin to make preparations to seek shelter elsewhere.
Rankin County has equipment ready to make rescues. It includes 13 high water vehicles, 13 boats, and 4 buses from the Rankin County School District, all on standby. Well, here is a look at some of the floodwaters we captured yesterday along the Jackson-Flowood line. You can see the river rising as we cross the bridge. There's standing water in front of several businesses and some people picking up and moving to higher ground. Happening today, the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency will be giving an update on the Pearl River flooding in Jackson. It will be at MEMA's headquarters in Pearl beginning at 9:45. Governor Tate Reeves and MEMA's director Greg Michael are expected to front the meeting. A man is alive after a water rescue near the Swinging Bridge in Byram. Rankin County Sheriff says a man's boat was sinking after water started coming into his boat. Deputies responded and launched a boat to try to rescue him. The man was able to swim to a small island in the Pearl River. By the time deputies reached him, his son arrived in a boat and rescued his father. Also happening today, the American Red Cross will be hosting a shelter fundamentals course in Flowood. It will be at their office on Riverbend Place. It's to prepare for the expected Pearl River flooding and the need to shelter residents of the affected metro area. The class is from 10 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. This class is open to anyone interested in volunteering. Well, the Jackson Police Academy and Red Cross are teaming up to help flood victims. The Red Cross is offering shelter at the Jackson Police Training Academy. The building is located on St. Charles Street in Jackson. Service is on a first-come, first-served basis.
This shelter can accommodate up to 300 people. We do have an overflow shelter that's being set up now that if we exceed our limit, that they can go to another shelter.
Pets are not allowed in the shelter. However, the Red Cross is partnering with a local animal shelter to help with your pets. We'll continue to update you on the Pearl River and the flooding in different parts of the metro area right here on 16 WAPT News. For alerts, shelter, and other flooding emergencies, you can download the 16 WAPT mobile app.